5 habits that will make you rich and successful. Listen carefully. You don't lack intelligence. You don't lack opportunity. What you lack is alignment. Because if you were truly aligned with success, your life wouldn't look like this right now. And deep down, you know that. There's a quiet voice inside you, whispering every night. This isn't the life I was meant to live. But you ignore it. You scroll. You distract yourself. You say, tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. Think about your life right now. Unfinished goals. Broken promises. Dreams you once believed in, now fading. What happened? This is where everything breaks. Not because you're weak, but because your habits are weak.
And here's what nobody tells you. Success is not one big moment. It's small habits, repeated daily, until they change who you are. Let that sink in. Habit number 1, discipline. Doing what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. Because motivation is a lie. It shows up when it wants and disappears when things get hard. But discipline stays. Think about it. How many times did you say, I'll start tomorrow? How many times did you feel ready, but didn't act? You don't have a motivation problem. You have a discipline problem. And this is the moment everything changes. The day you stop negotiating with your feelings is the day your life changes. You don't feel like waking up? Do it anyway. You don't feel like working? Do it anyway. Because winners don't wait to feel good. They act, and then they become good. Think about that. Habit number 2, responsibility. No excuses. No blaming. No waiting. Because nobody is coming. Let that hit you. Nobody is coming. Not luck. Not perfect timing. Not someone to fix your life. You are it. And until you accept that, you will stay stuck. Most people fail here. They blame their past. They blame their situation. They blame others. But here's the truth. Your past may not be your fault, but your future is your responsibility. The moment you accept that, you take your power back. You stop being a victim and become the creator. Habit number 3, delayed gratification. Doing what is hard now, so life becomes easier later. Instead of choosing comfort now and suffering later, look at your daily choices. Scrolling instead of learning. Comfort instead of growth. Distraction instead of focus. It feels good for a moment, but slowly, it destroys your future. And this is where everything changes. Successful people suffer short-term to win long-term. They say no when it's easier to say yes. They work when it's easier to relax. That's why they win. You already know this, but you keep avoiding it because it's uncomfortable. And growth is always uncomfortable. Now listen, let me tell you something real. There was a man completely lost. No money, no direction, no confidence. Every day felt the same. Wake up, doubt himself, waste time, sleep with regret. Sound familiar? But one day, something changed. Not his situation, his mindset. He made one decision. I will take control, even if it was small. He started waking up early, even when it hurt. He started learning, even when it was confusing. He started working, even when no one cared. Days passed, nothing changed. Weeks passed, still nothing. This is where most people quit, but he didn't. Because he understood something powerful. Success is invisible before it becomes visible. Think about that. Months later, his habits shaped him. Confidence grew. Skills improved. Opportunities appeared. Years later, people called him lucky, but they never saw the struggle. They never saw the discipline. That's the difference. Habit number 4, environment. Because your environment shapes you, the people around you, the content you watch, the conversations you hear, all of it programs your mind. And here's what nobody tells you. If you stay around average thinking, you will live an average life. Look around you. Are people growing or complaining? Are they building or blaming? Because energy is contagious. And if you're not careful, you will absorb the wrong one. This is where everything breaks. Big dreams, but weak environment. It won't work. So protect your mind. Choose better input. Choose better people. Because your future depends on it.
Habit number 5, consistency.
Showing up every single day. Even when it's boring. Even when it's slow. Even when nothing is working.
Because consistency compounds. One day won't change your life, but a year will. Think about your life. If you stayed consistent for 1 year, where would you be? Now imagine another year of excuses. Where will you end up? This is the moment everything changes. Your future is not built by one action, but by daily actions. Now pause. Think about everything you just heard, not as motivation, but as truth. Because deep down, you already knew this. You just needed to face it. This is your awakening. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are undisciplined. You are distracted. And that can change. Starting now. Not tomorrow. Now. Because time is moving, whether you act or not. Every day you delay, someone else moves forward. Every moment you hesitate, your potential fades. And one day, you will regret not starting today. Don't let that happen. Listen carefully. You don't need perfection. You don't need everything figured out. You just need to start. One habit, one step, one decision. Because small actions create massive results. And here's the final truth. Success is not for the smartest. It's for the ones who refuse to quit, who keep going when it's hard, who stay disciplined when it's boring, who believe even when nothing is working. That is who wins. So ask yourself, who are you going to be? The one who waits or the one who takes control?
The one who stays average or the one who builds something greater? This is your moment, your decision, your life. Make it count.